Welcome back to another video. My name's Ethan. Thanks for joining me. Today, we got a Carter Ketzer power washer, 3600 PSI, 4 gallon per minute model. So, it's not working. I'm gonna run you through what's wrong with it. So, if I start it when I'm trying to run water through it, it shuts off after about 3 seconds. So I've done a few things. I've worked under that coil there. So after I worked under that coil there, I ran it without the water to the pump because it's been having issues like this, you know. So I ran it. It ran for 10-15 seconds. And I thought, okay, well, there's no water to the pump, so I'm gonna shut it off before I damage the pump. So today I thought, okay, I'm gonna start it again. So I hooked up the water, hooked up the soap dispenser, was gonna power wash the tractor. Pulled it, ran for maybe 2 seconds, struggled to stay running, started screeching and died. So I unhooked the hoses again. I started it and it ran fine with no water going through the pump. So I'm gonna take that pump off because I wanna run the engine without the pump on, but I have a sneaking suspicion that that pump right there is no good. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. So in the next clip, I'll have the pump off for you. Alright, so I don't have socket holders. I just pulled the drawer out of my toolbox and they're laying loose. Had a lot of trouble getting this unit here off. This slides on and bolts on with 4 screws. So I thought I'd be ahead if I were to take this off, and I did. Some of the stuff on here don't look too good, but I'm no expert. This look rusty, wore out. We've had this thing for, I believe since 2010. I don't know, as long as I've been power washing, we've had it for. So, I'm gonna clear all the tools out of the way. I'm gonna start it and let it run. Now it's just the engine running, nothing to do with this unit here, which I don't know if, we might have just lost a few parts off the end. There's the key. Whoop. You're gonna need that. Yeah, there's the key slot. Pretty much, if you don't know, motors have a key in them to drive. So, here, I'll show you the key slot on the motor. Right here. So, if you ever have a problem and something locks up, like if this were to lock up, instead of wrecking your engine, the idea is this little pin here breaks. It's actually a really good idea, or at least that's how I understood it, of how it was explained to me in high school. But yeah, I'm gonna set you guys up and I'm gonna run this. It's got a few issues of its own, but hopefully it's just that pump and not the motor, because a new one of these motors, now this one's not an industrial one, but we'd go to an industrial one, is like 1,300 bucks Canadian. Versus one of those pumps was on sale at Princess Auto the other week for, I believe, 250 bucks or 200. So a little bit better of a pump, actually, higher PSI rated. So yeah, anyhow, all right, good old hydraulic pail. Not hot, so it might take a few pulls. Well, it's running. That must mean it's the pump. So something in here is no good, and I'm willing to guess that it's these things that are all corroded and stuck. Now I'm sure Carter Ketzer sells a part for this, but if we can find an aftermarket one, we're further off. So that's great news, because we just saved ourselves like $1,000. Alright, it's August the 4th today. Really quick turnaround. I believe I took this thing apart the night of August 1st. This pump came in yesterday already. Extremely fast delivery. So I'm gonna unbox it and put it on. Alright, so I got the box open. Yeah, I think it was August 1st or whatever date I said at the start of this video is when I took it apart. We ordered this thing August 2nd, so the day after, and it came here August 3rd. Today's August 4th. I didn't have time to do it yesterday. But yeah, this is what we got. It's a little bit of an upgrade from the last pump. So it's a 4.7 gallon per minute. As the old pump was 4 gallons per minute. And it's still 3,600 PSI. So it's now a side delivery. It's gonna hook up a little different. It does need oil when it comes. It's a big thing. It says it in multiple spots. And you can see it's got a quick coupler, different hookup. But now I kind of forget. But anyway, here. This pump, I'll have to unbox it. It's totally different than the last one. It's meant to be rebuilt. So this pump we got on the floor here, you cannot rebuild. It's junk. This pump, when it dies, we can send it away to be rebuilt. Which is really nice. So I'm gonna take it out, I'll lay everything out, and we'll talk about it again. Alright, we got the two pumps side by side. They are different bolt patterns, but that doesn't matter because this power washer here is meant for it. You can see, maybe you can't, anyway. There's an inner set of bolts and an outer set of bolts. This is gonna bolt onto the outer set of bolts. This one bolted onto the inner set. We picked up threaded bolts for those because they're different. I'm hoping this hose here, oh yeah, it'll be long enough to reach into the new pump because the new pump's facing opposite. So I'm gonna throw that on the new pump and assemble everything because I got something to power wash. New piece of equipment just showed up today. Not gonna show you that yet. There's a story behind it. It's very, I guess I'll call it iconic. So I'm not gonna talk about it too much more, but yeah. It's sitting right past that wall on the barn hill. So we're gonna wash it. I'll film the video all about it tonight, but the video won't come out till, let's see, it's August 5 now. Because we had some stuff happen. Yesterday's filming is August 4th. Video won't be out on that till August 14 or something. A little later, August 15. Quite a while. But I will be working on it. It will be getting improved. You'll see it. There's lots of stuff to be done on this said piece of equipment. So, yeah. Stay tuned. Alright. After chores, pumps on. Pumps together. I modified this. Had to put a quick attach on it to fit the quick attach in there. So that's looked after. I'm gonna put it together and try it. Alright, so I had trouble with the hose reaching before and it was hooked to here. So I just threw 2 quick joiners on. So when I unreel the hose, I can just, here, it's a two-handed job, but I can just quickly uncouple each of them. Now it's half coupled on, but there we go. So this hose uncouples, can undo the reel, and then when it's time to power wash, you put this back on. So power washer works now. Perfect. Gonna take it and power wash my latest purchase. So if you want, you guys can guess down below what I bought. I'll give you a hint. I bought it, it's mine. So you can, you know, I'll give you another hint. It has an engine in it. it runs, drives. So there's your hints. But yeah, there's Indy sleeping. You can take a guess of what I got.